Good morning, TikTok. Story time on how I was staying with a girl for a week. Put food in her crib, and then she kicked me out. So boom, I meet the girl off a dating website, right? So then boom, I go over to her crib. Mind you, when I go to her crib, there's holes in the walls. It's mirrors and pictures knocked off the walls as well. So boom, right, hit me. So when I come over, I ask her, I'm like, what's going on with your house and stuff? She just let it all out. She says, well, my boyfriend, he just beat my ass and took my car not too long ago. Boom, in my head, I'm like, okay, it's a new sheriff in town. You ain't even got to worry about it. So, I was trying to get some, ASS, but I didn't get it. She had to go to work. So I ended up taking her to work on a bus at the time because I didn't have a car. So when I get on the bus, she give me a Target card. She's like, take this gift card and go to Target and get us a meal for dinner tonight. I'm like, well, I just met you. All right, bet, cool. So I go to Target on the bus, after she got off the bus for work. And then we meet back up hours later at nighttime. Bam. I ain't think nothing of it. You know what I mean? It goes down. Bam. So after a few days, mind you, I ain't had nowhere to go. So my sister and her boyfriend, they ain't had nowhere to go. So I'm like, shit, I found me a little spot. Cause y'all can slide through to this motherfucker. So, they came, my sister came, my nephew came, and her boyfriend came. But mind you, I asked Shorty, can they come over? So then, after they come over, we chilling, it's a vibe. Mind you, this girl that I met, she don't have nothing in her refrigerator. She don't have nothing. Only thing the girl had in her refrigerator is canned goods, bro. Canned goods, and then some wine, and then like a pack of chicken, it was like chicken breast. Chicken breast. So boom. So now my sister boyfriend, he's like, well, we got a kid, we can't be staying here, and ain't no food here, woo woo. So what he did was, he go steal his first baby mom's EBT food card. Boom. So he goes steal the EBT food card. He come on phone. He tell me, hey, bro, I need you to catch the bus and meet me at the grocery store so we can carry these groceries back to the crib. So boom, I met him at the transit station. Walk over to the grocery store. We got like $250 worth of food stamps. So there's a lot of groceries. Bam, at the time. So after we get the groceries, we go back to the crib, catch the bus back to her crib. Mind you, Shorty at work. So when she get back, her refrigerator food filled with like fruit, and her cabinets filled with cereal. Like, it was overly packed. Feel me? Way more than what the fuck she had, because she ain't had nothing at all. Bam. So she get off of work, bro cooking nachos in the kitchen. Bam. Okay, so now we need some money. So bro ended up going to somebody's crib, taking a pound of some weed, right? Sneaking through their windows, taking a pound of weed. He came back to bust the weed down. So we bagging the weed up. We give her like a little 3.5 to 4 grams. I go in the room while she was sleeping. I give it to her like, hey, this is for letting us bag up in your crib. You feel me? Mind you, we finna bust this pound down. Me and him finna split it. We finna go hit the blocks with this shit. So mind you, the next morning come. After the food got put in her crib, after we gave her the weed, you feel me? The next morning come after the weed comes. Mind you, she ain't had no tissue in the crib. She had no tissue. My auntie came and brought her a roll of tissue because she was staying at the block. Mind you, we gave her a 24 roll of tissue, 24 roll count of tissue. So the next day come, after the weed situation. And I'm like, she's gonna go to work. So my sister boyfriend, he on the block. My sister with her friend, her hair down. I'm at the house watching my nephew. Or else I'd have been on the block with her boyfriend. So the girl was supposed to go to work. She come back in the house and she tell me, she missed the bus. And as she come back in the house, she's still smoking the weed that we gave her, And as she's smoking the weed, I'm putting my nephew to sleep on the couch. And then she says, look at me. She says, I'm not gonna lie. If my ex-boyfriend come back, you gonna have to leave. So in my head, I'm like, bitch, that's weird as hell. You could have just told me that before I put food in your crib. You could have told me that before we gave you the weed, So I'm in my head, So now I'm calling my sister like, hey, come get my nephew. Shorty, she tripping. She telling us we gotta go. Woo, woo, woo. Mind you, this bitch on the phone with her friend, laughing like, hey, friend, Oh, yeah, I just put that nigga out. I just did it. Yeah, girl. She laughing, though, in the back. Like it was like what she did was just like it was just like valid or funny or some shit, you know? So I ended up, calling my sister. We ended up grabbing my nephew. Mind you, I wanted to take all the food out that motherfucker in the tissue. But we ended up leaving her with the tissue, leaving the food, and we ended up leaving her house. And then on top of that, after all this had happened, I see her downtown Minneapolis. We at the club, we dancing and shit downtown. She laughing at me, pointing at her friend like that's that nigga. Woo, woo, woo. Like y'all be so grimy though, man. That's story time on how I met a girl off a dating website and she kicked me out after a week of staying with her. This is what you gotta deal with Minnesota females, man. And my situation better now though, but yeah.